that Jupiter is trying to set up for you. Now, June 10th, we're going to see a solar eclipse happening at 19 degrees of Gemini. This will be in your 5th house space. Now, as this solar eclipse is happening, we are also having Mercury, the ruling planet of this eclipse, retrograde here in this particular area. So it makes me think you're going back to children. Or, oh, yes, Aquarius, you're going back to passion, joy. There's a play, there's a self-expression. Like, Aquarius, where have you been? How come you didn't say that earlier? You're going back to it. And you're going back to this passion, this play, this movement that's available to you, this idea that you had of, if I could do this and do this for the rest of my life, I would just really be happy. Of course, there is always, during a Mercury retrograde combined with an eclipse, an opportunity for ex-lovers, ex-romance, children that maybe we lost connection with, including our own inner child, down to children that we have that you've lost connection with, to come back into your life, and this area gets to be a review. But I also wonder too, if this truly, in the dive into the passion, if this doesn't set you on course with the opportunities that Jupiter's trying to bring in for you at that social level as well, where it's like you really get to tell your story in some way, shape, or form. I love that energy for you at these eclipses, but definitely know the friendship zone and the what does Aquarius have to offer as its own special sauce is going to have an adjustment as well. Now, as we get to November 19th, we see a lunar eclipse happening at 27 degrees of Taurus. This is going to be in the 4th house zone, home, family, real estate, property, your parents. And remember, I told you in the beginning of the video, I think as Saturn and Jupiter are traveling through your sign, you're upping your responsibility. So at this eclipse, I'm wondering if, do you have to take care of a parent, or you have to take a different role in the family, but you have to make sure the boundaries around you and what you're doing with your family are very healthy, so that you don't take on the opportunity to take on all of the work and the opportunity, right? But this could definitely create a shift here. This also could be, yes, a relocation. You're moving and relocating things within your house so that it works a little bit better. But I'm thinking with Uranus also being in the energy of Taurus, even though it's too far away from this eclipse, there could be a surprise change in that 4th house domestic zone for you that you didn't necessarily plan or see coming. So you just have to pivot and jive with it so that you can make the adjustments you need to make here. But think about this. How you handle your resources around home is going to be the question at this particular eclipse, okay? Then December 4th, we see that 12-degree Sagittarian eclipse happening in the 11th house again. So now this is where we begin the new tribe. We begin the new long-range vision for your life in that 11th house, and the new friends get the opportunity to come in, and the ones that don't align, you're like, oh, hey, you guys got to go. Nothing's wrong. We're just not on the same alignment anymore. So if you lose some friends this year, or you lose some social groups, I wouldn't be too worried about it unless you lose them because you're putting yourself in a position of isolation on purpose, okay? Now, as we get to December 19th, we're going to see Venus taking a retrograde in the energy of Capricorn. Now, Venus retrograde, first of all, is about value. It's about money. It's about relationships. It's about the level of harmony that is available, because Venus is our smaller benefic planet. In the energy of Capricorn, it's the question of, what's the value of how I'm getting things done? What's the value of how I'm achieving? What's the value in this area of my healing, of my spiritual awakening? What's the value of my commitments to my spiritual life, to my creativity, to my elderly, to my animals, right? You're reviewing the value of all of that. Now, I will tell you, during a Venus retrograde in your 12th house, if you wanted to go on a spiritual retreat, if you wanted to do a self-induced like isolation, solitude detox, I think that that's actually a very good energy. Just make sure you peek your eyes out every here and there so we know that you are okay. But taking the time to breathe and to be and to reground, especially as Saturn and Jupiter have stepped into your sign to really mature you, crystallize some things and master some lessons for you. If you need a break, Aquarius, please take it. And don't be surprised if things from the past present themselves at that time for you to see if they still have value to help you achieve, to relook at your self-esteem around your spiritual life, around your creative gifts and talents as well. Now, as we end the year on December 29th, Jupiter will officially move into Pisces for that 1-year stay to really work through that energy. And I want you to flash back between May and July. What did you learn with that snippet and sneak peek of Jupiter being in Pisces? What did you see over there? What did you see around your money? What did you see around your value? You know, for some people, truly, with Jupiter and Pisces, your money might have just disappeared. You're like, where did my money go? What happened? It's out there in the unknown boundaries. So if you saw that happen or happening, rein it in. Rein it in, because Jupiter will take that thing and run. He's very comfortable in the energy of Pisces. But instead, I think something we can also look at with Jupiter in this area is spiritualizing your money. Jupiter becomes this available guardian angel to your esteem, to the things that you value, to your income, to your passive income. It provides, again, those opportunities to use your creative talents or to make money in some way that is actually quite spiritualized, that comes from a very creative place. You tapped back into your passion and your joy. Now is this where Jupiter drops that opportunity through 2022 for you to actually make money with that thing, or to actually have money. Money could come to you from the ethers as well. So I'll be interested to see who that is, who you just have money that also kind of comes in, but maybe that's a stream of passive income that you've established or you've set up or something like that. So let me know how it goes this year, Aquarius. It's a big year for you. It's a big couple years for you, not only because you're the energy ushering in something completely new, but truly because Saturn is in your sign. So whether this is your sun, your moon, or your rising, that area for you is being pushed on, it is being crystallized, and Saturn is saying, walk with me because I want us to grow. I want to take you to the next level. So don't fight Saturn. Go with the flow, the fear, the doubt. All of these things are just a part of the process of growing. It's part of that plant getting all the way up there and shining its big leaves out, okay? Saturn is really quite trustworthy, despite what it feels like sometimes, but this is definitely the next chapter of your life, Aquarius, and I can't wait to see what happens for you. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe. Please let me know how it's manifesting for you, no matter when you're listening to this video throughout 2021, in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the Eat and Greets. I'll see you on Patreon, the podcast, Facebook, Instagram, all the places I can see you. I look forward to seeing you, Aquarius.